Morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called the Flower Patch. And at the Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for the home decor, for your garden, wreaths, swags, funeral tributes, weddings and much more. Right, today guys, I'm a bit late coming on. I wanted to get on early this morning and stop, but I was doing the other bridal bouquet, which I have finished, and I thought I would share it with you. I've just finished speaking with the bride-to-be. We chose the ribbon together. And she loves the ribbon choice that I suggested, what would go beautiful with her bouquet. I love the colour. I love it. Some people say it's a bit unusual, but the lady just wanted a handheld bouquet, not in a wedding bouquet holder, just so she could hold it in her hands with a few stems showing at the bottom. So first of all, I'm going to show you that, but let me just get rid of the dust because I don't want anything on the bouquet, because it's all nice and clean, so I don't want any dust from here. Let's get it gone. We may get disturbed. I've had an email saying a parcel's coming. Half of a parcel, not the full parcel. So, are you ready guys? I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me hold it. You ready? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And the ribbon choice, the Deco Web ribbon with satin burgundy ribbon, and she's got diamantes along there where she holds it, and she's got a babala in, or babala some people call it, just for that one effect. Some velvet red roses. Look at those blush pink roses with the deeper colour in the centre, what go absolutely beautiful with burgundy. She's also got burgundy big-headed peonies, some pampas fronds as well, some willow, short stem willow, dusky pink eucalyptus, dusky pink long-leaved willow, some seed heads, and I think this is beautiful. That's the colour I had burgundy when I got married, but it didn't look like this. I assure you it didn't. But that, guys, is fabulous. I've done all the buttonholes and everything. And for the groom, the bridesmaids are having corsages and some groomsmen. I've done all those. I've just got 4 more bouquets like this for the bridesmaids. And then the ladies' order is complete. But that is a stunning effect with the pink and burgundy. Isn't that divine? I feel like I want to get married again. Oh my gosh. It is wonderful. So if you're watching, my darling, there is your bouquet. Even though I've sent you a picture, you can see it on the video. It is beautiful. She's got no bow at the top. I've attached tail ends within the ribbon that is around the stems. So I think that is divine. So we'll put it back on its stand. I love it. So, and the one thing with the pampas fronds, they do get everywhere. They really do. The thing is, to stop that happening, is spray them with hairspray, just natural hairspray, what you use in your hair, and that stops them from fluffing out and fluffing everywhere, and especially for people who are allergic to things like that, it stops that getting in the nose and things like that. So yeah, bit of hairspray. Right, I've had a little request, and this is only a small request today, but we're gonna do it. A lady has asked me if she can get something, anything, to create just, she's got some seating on her back garden, and in how you get 2 seats and a little table attached to it. Well, in between where the table is, her window is above the table, so she's only got about that much room to play with, but she wants to place something there, and she, because it looks a bit bare, so something tiny. I have got this, she wanted it in a swag shape, but I haven't got a small swag that small, but I can create the shape of a swag. So I have got a small 9-inch star made out of rattan, and it is arranged, you know, tightened up with rattan as well, so I can't place anything through it. I've tried before. So to create that shape, I have attached, and I've already put reef wrap on, some dried foam, and again we are going to create the shape to where it's like a teardrop. And the lady is the same lady that has ordered all those planters and then also bought me, I think, about nine hanging baskets what need doing. So she wants me to keep within this colour, the floral that she's already had. So we're going to use bits of this. I mean, this is actually, it should be hung upside down like that as a decor piece, whether in your house, outdoors, whichever. But it's on paperback, so I use it, pull bits off, and it goes further. So it's got white little florals on, which are beautiful, and a stilby and bamboo, and some beautiful coloured leaf, and that is stunning. So, and again we're going to use that on this, and I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see me doing it on the workbench. Now I thought I had, guys. Oh, I thought I got 3. Euphorbia, I'm sure I got 3. I'm sure I got 3. Oh well, we'll get 1 if we need one. Some euphorbia. I've had another delivery of these, and we're going to place in some of those because they look beautiful with the spray. I've only done half a job here. I wanted some, this is an oddman, but I wanted some silver dollar out as well, and I've only just bought 1 piece. But it is going to be small, so we'll see. I've ordered some more of this as well, some little button leaf. It's a bit like patchouli, I think. I've got some of that as well, the variegated one as well as just the green. But we're going to add in the last few bits of these oddments as well. I have got out my rubber textured fern just to add a bit of length. We may use it, we may not, with it only being a small item, because I was thinking of bringing it down like that, across like that, and it's coming down. So, and plus I can bend these into shape and then have one at the bottom for that point on the teardrop. I also have got out my beautiful fittonia that I want to use maybe as filler foliage as well. This is the last lot that I've got. It's not very cheap for, let me have a look. Where has it gone? I'll get a fresh one out. For a well, I say not very cheap. For a bundle, just for that, it's £3. And that is from Dunhill. I can't find it in this texture anywhere else, guys. So if you can find that anywhere else in the silk texture, not the plastic, let me know. So I have to pay that until I can find somebody who does it in this texture, because this is the texture I prefer. I've still got to carry on buying that. Right, for our floral, I've got out some baby carnations in white, because I want to add in white even though we've got it there. And I've got out the ladies' favourite, the baby pink gerberas, so I want to mix those together. And again, the ladies' favourite, the purple calla lilies. I did get out one little bunch of this lovely little blossom. I thought I could cut that into little pieces and add ornaments around the centre, things like that. And then I've also got some purple little flowers. I think they are mini dahlias. That's what they look like to me. The compactness of it and everything look like, because you can get dahlias that are round. They don't have to have the pointed petal. You get some round ones, and that's what they remind me of. So that's what we've got today, guys. So, oops, that's come off. And I've got to carry on with the wedding after, so it's going to be a late day for me today, but I don't mind. I like it. Right, let me get another one. I think I've got one out and I've placed it somewhere. Another euphorbia and silver dollar, which I don't think I'm going to need. Or I might actually use just cineerea, eucalyptus cineerea, because it's slimmer. So I might use that instead. So I'm going to alter and bring down the oh gosh, everything's falling, the camera, guys, and I got talked into so you can see. Right, so here we go. I hope that's in a better position. Oh, and thank you for your comments, guys, especially a lady, Pam, I think her name was, correct me if I'm wrong, saying that she's learnt so much from my videos. That's very touching. That really does mean a lot, a hell of a lot, guys. Right, I don't know, let's get my lazy Susan out. She's been lazy for a few days, so she can come and do a bit of work. Right then, first of all, I want to create, again, as I said, there's a little hook there to place a handle or place it on the wall. I may put some rope through there. I don't want to use ribbon. So we are going to be bringing it like that and then coming down. She says she's got about 2 foot she can play with, which if you work in centimetres, that is 60 centimetres. So, and we are going to bring it down. I'm going to pull one off of here, place it on a pick. Let me get my picks out. Instead of having my picks in a bulk, I've got them still in the packet. I've got about 1,000 down there. So I thought I can't have 1,000 out on the workbench. So, and then I'm going to place one again the opposite side, and I'm placing it around the center, placing it in, and then I'm bending the stem. Once I've bent the stem, I then with these bend these down. If you can't get any with wiring, guys, don't worry yourselves. You can also get smaller ones and create it with a smaller piece instead. Now I want that one. I've got the foam is slightly on an angle because I wanted to get it square. Oh, we're being disturbed. Look, one moment, guys. Hopefully then, that's it for today. One moment. Righty. Yes, that was my delivery. So, I've got to bear in mind, as you can see, it's slightly wonky because it's how the rattan, some of the rattan came in further than the one down at the bottom, so I had to work with it. But again, by creating that shape myself, that shouldn't be a problem. So there you can see the shape, how it goes down like that. I could easily, if I just pull one off, bring another one down like this. So let's give that a go. And I'm placing these around the bottom area. Again, I'm bending the shape. Oh, and thank you very much everybody for all your wonderful comments concerning the hanging basket. It's very sweet of you. And Pam, you're going to give it, you're going to do some for yourself. What a wonderful thing. Enjoy. And again. Just twist it. So now can you see, if I bring that up slightly a bit more. The shape of the swag. I'm not going to put one here because obviously it'll stick up. So we don't need those now. So to place there instead, where's that? I want oh my good gosh. Oh, cut it off. I'm going to use just one piece of my fittonia. I caught this on the video the other day, Fortunia. I don't know. Don't ask me why, guys. That I called it that. I haven't a clue. Right, this piece hasn't got any wire in the stem, so I've just placed a hole. So then it's like so. So we'll keep that have to test some of these sometimes because you can feel that as it wobbles. Let's glue that back on so that. So I may bring a few around here. I have to be careful with the, even though the lady likes these wispy bits. Again, I have to do something similar where I'm gonna have to push them right to the top and have a very, very small stem and have them just like that. So, but I want to place in the fittonia in just the odd bits. That hasn't got, how do I use them? So again, I want to be placing, I've just placed them to show you. This is just like filler. I'm bringing these here. I want this one with it having more of a point on the end. I'd like to place that one. I just place it there, something to hold it on to around there. And then I want two more. I want the bigger leaves. I don't think I've got any almonds. I'm going to have to chop into two separate stems. And again, I want those one. And then two. So I've got that effect with the fittonia, and that's what I want to have, because the fern is obviously the layer, you know, the layer one. Then it's going to be the fittonia. So let's get this in. Sometimes I find it hard to get them in, push them right in when I need them small. So I get my handy pliers just to help me along. Like that. I'm going at an angle with this one. It doesn't matter if any stick up because we do want volume. I've got one. No. So I'm going to pierce a hole. Like that. So you've got that also as an effect, and we can still use some more. Just lift up that a little bit. We've got plenty of foliage. Again, I've got these. Let's have a look at these. See, now these are push-ups, so you can make these smaller. You can have the leaves higher up or down, so they would look okay there. So let's get to fill in around here. Like that. I love push-ups, me, because you can do anything and make it look different with each one. And if you can get old, you can get hold of push-ups all the time, guys. Like that little bit of plastic has just come off. So before it goes further, let's cut it off. Majority, you know, of your foliage and that, if you're looking for it, you know, do even your floral actually is a, you know, push-ups. I like to look for push-ups because then I can manipulate it into any shape or to extend it as much as I feel I wish, to sometimes give a different look. I'm going to go at an angle here. Again, this is just filling up the bottom of, so and I'm going at an angle again, but I'm going shorter than these, than the fern. Look at the effect, how full that looks, guys. And how, can you see the shape of the swag or the teardrop shape that's occurring just by, you don't need to have a teardrop shaped element, you know, wreath or anything. You can create it by yourself. So I don't need no more of those. I'm going to use these as well. These are also like push-ups. These are lovely little cute things. There's not many I have got here. Oh my gosh. How many? 3. So because these are push-ups, I can split them. So I could do that and cut them there and have them sticking up. So we'll do that. Oh look, some of the plastic, now I've trimmed it, has come off. So we'll just take that off and then we'll place it like that, and that you can bend these as well, just to give that. Right, now I'm going to just turn over that little bit where I've cut it so it doesn't drop off the leaf. A little bit there, look, where I cut it, I'm bending over into a U-bend, and I'm using my pliers to flatten it, and that's just to stop the leaves above falling off where I chopped it. Doesn't that look wonderful? I love green. Green is just my all-time favourite colour. Let's bring that right to the top. See, I've snipped it there. So I don't want these coming up and falling. So I will just do a U-bend with that wire. Pull it down. And then just tighten it with my pliers, and that should be that. Let me take that plastic off that. Don't want it that long. Place that one there. Let's get rid of the glue strings, and I'm going to place those there. Push those right to the top. And I have one. Again, it's done it. If any of your plastic just comes off as you're placing it inside your foam, just snip it off instead of leaving it laying on top and looking a mess. So there you have a little bit of volume, as you can see from the side how it's gone up, of your greenery, which looks beautiful. Just that little bit, it helps. So I've got the, I might not need all these actually. No, I may just need one, guys, because it's such a little thing. Now the euphorbia, again, I want to add in this, so I'm going to cut these off. Use around the arrangement, and I've got this left in the center, and you can see where all the wire is that I've snipped these off. So what I do, I go really far down as I can get with my pliers, snip that off, and then go all the way around doing the rest. That leaf's just popped up because I don't want them all different lengths. So it just leaves that. Let me just glue this leaf back on. I don't want to dip it in the glue pan because it's very close to the top. And then now I can use that as another one, and because it's a bit thicker than what they are, you know, the leaves, I will chop this in two, and I would use that as a center point because it's slightly bigger. So let's get that one in. I can get it in. There we go. So then that sits like so. So then I've got these. I can now place these around. Again, I'm filling up first with the euphorbia. The flowers are going on top. Again, you can make this as full as you like. And I'd want one around here. I need one more little strand. Place that there. So we'd have that effect. Doesn't that look pretty just even on its own with the greenery? I may I've got the other stuff as well, so I don't want the eucalyptus silver dollar. I want those. Yeah, and then I want this. Now this is going to add some lovely texture. So then that, I don't want the fittonia now. We've finished with that. So that can stay there. I don't want that either. So let's get these in. I like to, once I've used things, I like to move them out the way so I can see then what I'm left with. Now that's a bit too long. Let me pull that out. I want a short stem. That's it. And I'm putting these stems to 1 inch because again it is very, very tiny. It's not 9 inch, you know, by 7 inch. Well, it was. It was when we started, guys. And then I'm going to place one like that. Like that. So that is how that looks. Again, I want to add these as little pink florals throughout. But let's get onto this first so we can get this sort. You see, I may just use the flowers and not, I don't know. I don't think, to be quite honest, it's needed because I've got that much in. Let's hang on to it. Let's start with a few of our florals. Because you can, you know, overwhelm something with a certain element. You know, you put too much of it in. I don't like to do that. I like to keep it balanced. keep the one on one stem. So that's two. There's another one. I shouldn't need any more than that. Again, these are push-ups too. What I do with these, I just manipulate them, but I'd be very careful with the plastic stems that have no wire in, because they can have a tendency to break. Like that one has snapped. I've just spotted it, look, and that has just snapped open, and that hasn't got wire in it. So I'm going to glue that together with my glue gun where the split is. Let that go solid, and then add that on. But yeah, manipulate them, but be extremely careful, guys. They do have a tendency to split, and if you're not sure what to do with them, like glue them back together, you tend to throw them, some people, and waste them. I need some floral. I'm going to start with the pink because I 6. I'll put these leaves on picks so I don't waste them. I don't need that, so I'll cut that in half so it doesn't stick out of my bin. So I only need those, and I'm only going to use half of a pick on these. So the other half, oh, what's that attached to my finger? Glue. The other half I will use, I could get 3 out of this on the next one. Yes. Oh yes, guys, I can get 3. So they are going in and being dotted around. So I've cut those really small. So I'll do the same here. Delivery. One moment, guys. Somebody's knocking on my shed. One moment. You know, guys, how I just said earlier, oh well, half of my parcel's arriving. That was the other half, because it's gave me an email saying the other half won't be arriving. They've had to dispatch them separately, so only one will be arriving today. Well, that's the other half to it. Oh my good gracious me. So, there, the little pink blossom. I'm going to, while I'm doing this, place these on picks as well. So I've got a bit of extra more foliage. Again, it belongs with these flowers. So why not add it in? So there we have it. Yeah, don't ever throw things away lightly, your leaves or anything. You might think, oh, I don't need that at bottom of a stem, it's in the way. Let's place it in the bin. Oh, I used to do that until I realised I was wasting money by having to keep ordering them. So, and then I ended up just placing picks on them. So guys, we're going to place this like that. Just a little bit of nice blossom added in. It's very pretty, this. Very pretty. I ordered some more stuff last night off my wholesaler who does a live sale. And I've had to order a bulk of Morning Glory, not the trailing ones, just the normal bunches. I've had to order. A certain one of my customers loves them. So I didn't have enough. So I noticed I'd not got. It was on my list anyway. I do a list of things I need to order. My list is there. So that's my list. As I sit down and I look over yonder, as they say, I look what I can see I've not got much of. Doesn't that add a nice little bit of texture? A little bit of pink. And for that reason, because this hasn't got any greenery on this one anyway, I'm going to cut this really small, this gerbera, and place that in the centre. Has it gone all the way in? Yeah. Again, a little bit of movement because it is going on a wall. A little bit of movement coming out. Right, where's that? Let's have a look if I've done it. Super. So we need to. I can't remember which one it was on, guys. This one. Take that off. Take the leaf off, add that back on. And place the leaf back on. And there you have it, back to normal. Right, so for that now I've done that. Let's see where we're going to place these, because they are quite a bit, on something small they are bunchy or bulky. So I just want to see the effect. So then that, I think, may need to go around here instead. One there. Just cut that off a moment, guys. yeah. I'm going to place the white there because I've just tried out with the baby gerberas. I just snipped that a little, and what you may think, well, that looks nice, but it's gone from here down here. No, I was going to place that there. I mean, obviously we'll go in a little bit further to create that more of a defined and softer shape. That's what I want to do there. So for that, let's get those in. So I've cut those down. Let's lift up. They are sweet little things, these. My wholesaler does these. You can get them anywhere. I've seen them everywhere. So that is the bottom. The fern is the bottom foliage. So I want my baby gerberas on top of the fern. Again, I do have to take into consideration the amount of space that the lady has. I could, let's just take one of these. These are really long. Yeah, I'm going to add in the same as I've done with the baby gerbera, just something wispy, just there also. It's hard to see. That's it. Just have a look. Still a bit. I need something within the height of these because it still looks like it's going across down. So I need something. If I use the baby gerbera as an example, within this and this in height, in length, so something needs to be like so, if you can see. So I don't want to use the same thing, so let me just, so it needs one, because I do have lots of other things. Knowing where to place it because I have all the stems inside. So that's that level, that's that level. Can you see what I mean, guys? It has to be more of a defined shape, so it's a soft approach, not and then a point. You have to go step by step and guide it up slow, you know, within each other. So that's got to be about no more than a centimetre, half an inch longer than that, and that's about half an inch. That is about half an inch longer than that. So that is how I've defined it into a softer, rounder shape. So we're going to place these in. Just to give it a different flower in that area. Something not exactly the same. Now that one's I've cut too short. Silly me. But I can use that around the rest. Now I'm measuring it. That's better. And do the same with this one. Now I've got that one in the correct position, I am going with that same length as that. So then it becomes more like that. So for that, because that's too, I could place some of these up here. Take the glue off that one. That. So I like to work in odd, so I'm going to place one in the center. Excuse me, because there's a gap right there. So that's like that. So now I'm not going to use any of those. I'm still unsure about hanging some of those in. We'll still see. I'll hold on to those. Let me get these bits of foliage in. So then that's another one that bites the dust. So that's that. So let's get the wispy bits in for our customer who loves wispy. Okay. I have to be careful with how much I place it in. Let me put it. Push it up. Because I don't want it looking odd. Right. Instead of going out too much, I'm going to bring it in at an angle. Now I'm going to spread it around so it's not just in one area. Okay, push these up. I want some up here. So let's cut another one. And we're going to bring some up here, right near the top. Again, move them around. Glue string following me. Now I could do with another two. I got one, so I'm going to snip one off of another bunch. One moment. Let's just grab one. There. Because it's sticking up like that, you've got all these wispy bits at the top. Because obviously if I put them out to the side it would just make it wider, and then I would have to start reshaping it again. So to keep that shape that I've already formed from the bottom, instead of doing that I'm placing the wispy bits on top, but I'm going in at a slight angle so they stick slightly out to the side. But because they're all here and there's only one which is quite compact at the bottom, I need some here. I need to fill it around with it. So I don't need, lots more. It's only just these last couple of pieces. Oh, I could have pulled that up a bit more. That I need just to incorporate around here. So I'm going to go in at an angle again. Move them around. You find these ones without the leaves are usually around the centre. But I don't mind, I still use them. Just have a look. So it's like that. So it basically balances it out. Now the same with these. I've got two left on here. I mean, I have got plenty more. Well, I say plenty more. I've had to order more. Push these right up as well. Now these have got much longer leafed stems than what the baby gerberas have, so I have to be exceptionally careful with these, which I'm going to place, because there's only two in my hand, here like that. I've got one there, one here, one here. I'm having three. And I'm going to curve it over like that so it actually leans downwards instead of sticking out like that. So let's just cut that. Get some glue in it. Lift up our foliage. And I'm placing them within around the centre And the same with this one as well. Positioning the stem around the center, because again I don't want it too long. So I'm going nearer within the center and then bringing it out that way. And then I'm going to just manipulate. If I can't get to it, I'll use my pliers to manipulate the stem downwards so it blends in. Give it a bit more of a natural look. And that is what we have. So I could easily again put some of these up here, because we've only got the white at the bottom. I don't really want to be placing white here because it's going to start getting wider again. I've got space at the top here to put 2 more, which I think will be more than enough for this project. So we'll place these in. Our top, and again be careful when you just manipulate them. I want them to have the movement, so I'm just slowly manipulating them to be a little bit wispy. And I sometimes go bend it over like that, but I don't do that. I just manipulate it and just bounce it up and down just to give that little movement in that stem. And look, it's gone to the side, and that's all you need to do. You know, don't be too forceful. Again, I've done it before thinking, oh, it'll be all right, and I've snapped. So look, now that has opened up, and you can do it with the others as well. What's all in there that hasn't got wire in the stems. Even your leaves, do it with those because they're not wired. You're just pressing it down like I'm pressing a button on a telephone, or as they say now, mobile phone. And now you've got it all open, and then that can be wispy and sit at the top. So I'm going under the here. I can see a space that will sit beautiful. And it will help towards that roundness at the top. And again, I'm doing the same with this one. I want it slightly open, just to give it that. And if you feel like you've snapped any, or you can see some slightly snapping, put a bit of glue on them just to hold it in place before it actually does snap off. So that's what we have again. So then I will place that the other side. Under here. Manipulate those to go around so they all join in together, so you've got, looks like it's a slight little bit of a cluster at the top. So there we have our little arrangement. Isn't that pretty for little areas, guys? You know, like the lady, the customer's got 2 seats, what have a table attached to the 2 seats, or chairs. where they place the drinks on, and just above she's got about 2 foot in height under her window to place something. She wants something there just so when she's sat having a nice lovely sandwich or a nice cool drink in the summer, she's got something pretty by her side. Now that's a lovely little thought. So, and she asked for the teardrop shape. There's a teardrop shape that we've created from a star shape. So again, you don't have to, oh there's one bit sticking out, you don't have to have a teardrop shape here to create that effect. As you can see, I've got the star. I hadn't got a teardrop shaped in small enough in anything, so I created it by myself. So doesn't that look pretty? So that is what we've done for today, guys. It may have been a small video, you know, but I wanted to show you another customer order, how you can create something from another shaped element, and which again, like I've just stated, from a star to a teardrop shaped swag look, but in a small height. This started off of how big was it? 9 inches. It has now become 16 inches. So they're just over a foot. So there you go. She's got plenty of room to hang that. So, and she's got 2 foot space. So that is done. She'll be happy with that because she loves the wispy baby gerberas and the calla lilies. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me just place up my camera. Oh, I've dropped my to do my order list. I'll just bring up the camera. Here we go. Welcome back to me. What in my world? So, I hope you enjoyed that. I love creating something out of a different element. I think it just shows how you know your mind works and what you can create, because it's art. You can create anything, and so I know that you know, it could be a square or a rectangle, but you could still make it into a teardrop shape. You know, it's just all about the placing of your flowers to create a shape, and that is what we did. We created that teardrop where it's higher at the top. What I say, if you new beginners or new subscribers have never heard me say, I look at a teardrop shape as the top half of your body. So, shoulders, which is the wider point. The central point is your neck. So if you have you know, say like if that was here, that would be your neckline. Then your shoulders, which is the widest point. Then as you come down either side, becomes your rib cage. And then as you go a bit in, slightly a bit more, becomes your waistline to the bottom. And then under here is your tootsie, your bum. So your shoulders, rib cage, waistline. So it goes wider down to the slimmer. Remember it as a body part like that. If you get confused with the technical terms of creations or placements, I try to help people, you know, simplify things as well, and that's the easiest way I could you know, come up with of creating a teardrop. Shoulders, ribs, hips, and it all goes in. Well, it's supposed to on others. I mean, I'm not saying mine does, but you know, that's what you see in magazines, you know, like the Marilyn Monroe look. like that. So if you look at it like that, you can't go wrong. There's no problem having a few wispy bits because they're airy, you can see through them, so they're not solid. So you can see your main shape through these, which is here, which is more compact. These are just little bits, extras to add. There's, you know, that little bit of interest and wispiness and more natural effect. So I know the lady's going to love that. So because I know her style now, and it's always the same. You know, she's a wispy person like me. It's like, oh, when she told me that, I was like, oh, welcome to my world, welcome to my world. So guys, if you've got something small which is a different shape to what you want to create, it could be a love heart. A love heart actually is helping you there create that shape because it's wider at the top. But if you've got a shape like a square, rectangle or triangle, even a triangle will help you. Turn it upside down and that will help you form the shape. But something what hasn't got that shape, you know, like a star or anything, hexagon or anything like that, or even just a circle. Placing a bit of foam at the back, tie wrap it onto your frame, and then start to create your teardrop shape. So I hope you enjoy that, guys, and I hope you give it a go. And if you've done it and you want to send me a few pictures so I can look, because I love pictures. Oh, and Sandra, that picture you show me, I haven't replied to your email yet, sweetheart, because I have been extremely busy. But that picture that you show me, that what you've just been to for the Easter arrangement, oh Sandra, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like last time I saw your picture, you'd gone up a step higher. But then for some reason, this time, it's like you've doubled. You've doubled in your creativity. And it's just gone better and better. So well done, Sandra. You are doing fabulously well, and your placement was spot on. Absolutely spot on. You are brilliant. I knew you'd got the eye. And your husband concerning the heart, my darling, any size will do. Any size. I just like it. I could think of all sorts to do with that, and tell him thank you very much. I really appreciate it. What nice people. So guys, I'm going to leave it there for today, and I will see you, it's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, I will see you on Monday. I don't mind working Easter Monday. It doesn't bother me, you know. I work from home, so it's not that I have to travel. So, but I'll see you Monday. Yeah, I'll see you Monday, and we'll create something else. So I hope you all have a wonderful Easter, guys. I'm going to crack on with the rest of the wedding for the lovely bride, and undo my packages as well, see what I've ordered. They're quite big. And have a great weekend. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. Take care. Don't eat too much chocolate, except me. And stay safe. And basically, I love you all. God bless. Have a wonderful Easter. See you for now. Bye-bye. I'll do a quick little close-up. There's not much to see on this one, but I'm still going to do one. So, take care, everyone. Speak soon. Bye. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that was a bit smooth today. Right, let me get away from all the bits and bobs that's in my way. Right, they're the little dahlias. You see what I mean about, I think they're dahlias, the round ones. There's euphorbia. There's your little baby gerberas, your baby carnations, aren't they sweet? Your Himalayan maidenhair fern, your little calla lilies. Look how dinky they are. Oh, excuse my dirty nails, guys. Oh no, that's glue. Shows how dirty my glue pot is. And your baby leaf, or button leaf should I say, sorry. Again, some euphorbia. Let's have a look. Some eucalyptus, cineerea. What else did I put in, guys? Oh, fittonia as well. Not fortunia, like I said the other day. I don't know what made me say that. But that is our wonderful little arrangement we've completed today, guys. I hope you all have a fabulous Easter and enjoy all your gifts of chockies. I will. And take good care of yourselves. And I'll see you on Monday. All the best, guys. Love you all. Bye.